Hi guys, this is VengeanceTech, and today we're playing on the NightOwl server. And today we're going to be doing a couple things. First of all, it's going to be like a question and answer, and then I think later I'm going to show you my new outside of spawn base, what I've kind of basically done out there. It's not a lot, but I figured I'd show it. Since 1.7's been out, we've kind of lifted the block limit. So a lot of people have actually started building outside of spawn. And I'm going to show you the location that I've actually picked. But first I'm going to do a little question and answer. The first thing is, I was asked why I don't show my spawn base. And I'm always showing this building here. In the first part of my videos. This actually is my spawn base. It's a very small, inside dimensions are, if you count the block underneath the chest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 by 6 on the inside. And I do all my work out of this one little building. And I have it kind of organized. I want to apologize also for my voice. I've been sick, so that's why I didn't put out a video in the last couple days. But anyway, this is my spawn base. Very small, very compact. I got a furnace, I got a anvil, a crafting table, ender chest. But anyway, this is it. The second question that I'm going to answer is this actually came from the subscribers. Subscriber server. I was asked how I actually did my bay windows on my little building that I built there. And it's actually very simple. This right here is a 4x4 opening in a wall. It's actually 4 high and 4 wide. But in order to actually do the bay window, say if this right here is the outside, and now I'm on the inside, it's actually very simple to do. You're going to need stairs. And what you do is you place 2 stairs like that. You place the stairs like that. What that does is it makes an outside corner like this. And stairs like that. Now, to get the inside corner, you're going to place the stairs like this, stairs like that. And that basically gets you the lower part of the window. Now, on the upper part, it's actually a little bit different. You're actually going to be facing inward, like this. And I'm going to just put 2 blocks like that, and then 2 more blocks. And then I'm going to take out these blocks here. Alright. And then I'll put a block there, and a block here. Oops, that's not right. And what that does is it makes this little inside corner. You see this little nub thing? Right there and right there. And then for this area, we need to actually put a stairs. Not like that. But not like that either. Stairs is actually like this. What that does is it makes this outside corner, but it's actually on the inside, like that. And that's pretty much it. And all you have to do is basically put your glass in. And all it is it's just the way you lay out the stairs. And so I hope this helps. You can actually make this as wide or as tall as you want. Odd numbers work pretty good. Even numbers work pretty good. Oops, I just messed up. That one doesn't go there. And I'm going to actually kind of keep all my little bloopers in the video. So if I make mistakes, you're going to see all those. But anyway, that's my bay window. The building on the subscriber server actually has a set of half slabs here and here. This is actually the beginning of my roof. So anyway, that's how you do bay windows. You can decorate it any way you want. I I think that kind of answers the question on how to do it. Alright, I guess we'll head out to my spawn base. Let's make sure... I'm sure I got a minecart out there someplace. If not, we'll do a quick run. And answer a few other questions that I've gotten. I was asked recently about my voice and how it actually sounds kind of raspy and ooh, somebody blew up something here. Well, that's just my voice. That's just the way I sound. I sound like that in real life, so I don't know. I guess that's the way I'm going to be sounding when I record also. So, gotta head up here. This is a tunnel to AJ's base. If you haven't seen any of his videos, please take a look. That right there is a tunnel to Cytokine's base. They're going to be my closest two neighbors, and I'm actually probably going to take this tunnel also right here, because there's an area that I want to actually go to, and I'll probably be taking this tunnel also, unless somebody already claimed it or whatever by the time I get to that point. But I'll kind of show you my tunnel. I actually have a door on my tunnel. The door is not really required or needed. Nobody else has a door. I put a door on my tunnel because it's kind of a work in progress kind of thing. I didn't really want to open this up until it's actually finished, and as you can see, it's not really finished yet. Grab this minecart here. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an automated, minecart setup here, but I haven't got to that point yet. Kind of head down my tunnel. My tunnel is actually done with a lot of stained glass. I'm actually going to talk a little louder here because of the noise of the minecart. Maybe I'll just tone it down when I do the video editing, but this right here is my setup. I've actually kind of got a few comments on this already. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm gonna kind of stick with it because it took forever to do, and I kind of like it. So if you don't like it, well, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna change much. But if you see here, I basically have nether brick, nether stairs on the ceiling, and this repeating pattern of red and green. The reason I use red and green is because we have a lot of cactus available and a lot of poppies, and there's an area that's not quite finished yet. That actually goes to another area that I'm actually thinking about working a few things in. But we're coming up on my portal now. I'll kind of head into there. See if I can grab some ender pearls here. Anyway, it makes getting around a little easier, a little quicker. Actually, I think I'm going to eat. Now, my base area is not 100% safe yet. So if I die, well, I'm going to be spawning way back at my base, and we're going to have a cut in the video. But anyway, this is the area I chose. I actually kind of chose it because of this valley here that's actually covered by a big, massive overhang. And I'll kind of show you a few things that I'm planning. Down here is a little bit of a savanna area. And what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to build a horse stable. It's going to be an actual horse stable. It's not going to be, like a dairy barn looking thing. And I'm going to set up, you know, a horse testing area out here. And I'm actually going to do one also at spawn. I'm going to do a tutorial, or I'll build video on that soon. I'm thinking of locating it right by the horse track. If you haven't seen that, we've actually run a few races on there. And it's actually kind of a fun little build. And over this way, I've been doing some caving. You can kind of just barely see a hole here, right here. Down underneath there, and you can actually see a couple of creeper explosion holes. Down underneath here, there's a spawner. I'm going to probably do some type of a little experience farm down there, and we'll just kind of use that for all of our experience. I'm not going to build a big mob drop setup out here. We got that all at spawn. It's, you know, if I want to AFK at a mob spawner, I'm just going to go to spawn. But anyway, I'll kind of show you this. This is obviously my portal. And I'll kind of show you a few of the interesting things here. This right here is kind of a tunnel overhang thing. Kind of a cave, a big cave, I guess. This was actually all dark when I came out here, and I've actually put out quite a few torches and lit the area up. So this is like a completely dark area, and lots and lots of mobs came out of here when I first got out here. I actually had to light up quite a bit of this area also. Now this area is fairly safe except for where these overhangs are, because mobs like to come down, creepers like to dive bomb on you. You know, there's nothing up there right now, so we're kind of lucky. But I'm not going to actually do a lot of modifying to the terrain. I kind of want to make it look natural and leave it natural. So there's not going to be a lot of terrain modification in this area, other than basically where I make the horse stable. The other thing that's kind of interesting about this is that there's really only one way up this, because a lot of these drops are, you know, 2 block high. So if you look, it's kind of a cliff area here, and this tree here is kind of blocking, you know, you from just, you know, climbing down this way. So no mobs are able to come up this way, which is actually kind of nice. I'll probably have to, you know, do some type of a, you know, stairway or a safe door or something like that. And the only other way down is over here. Kind of show you that here. You can actually get down here. You can actually kind of, you know, climb the stair step all the way down, and you can get down to this desert here. Now, my closest neighbor is AJ, which you have to actually kind of cross this, you know, this desert here. And it's kind of nice because the spawner is over here, so it might be like kind of a shared resource. Even though I know AJ has been working on his mobs drop in his base, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. And let me show you where I plan on building my out of spawn base house. This one's actually going to be quite a bit larger than the one in spawn. And I've kind of just laid out, you know, the basic framework, I guess. And I'll kind of show you this. I actually kind of got the center of the building marked right here, because I'm going to actually build a beacon underneath that actually comes all the way through the house. And I didn't really want to build a square building also, so we're going to be doing a little bit different of a build here. But the basement area, which is this area, and I'm going to try to make it look like it's natural and kind of built into the thing, is going to be, well, it's not going to be square. It's going to be kind of this shape. And I'm pretty much going to have a door right here, kind of like a garage door, you know, so that you can have like a, you know, whatever, a way in. And on this side, I'm actually going to build a sorter. Now, this sorter is not like anything you've ever seen on YouTube before. This is my design of a sorter. It doesn't really use like a comparator hopper sorter thing. It's actually a really neat design, and I'm going to do a build on this, and I'm going to actually build it on the server, and I'm going to do a video on it. But I've kind of laid it out here. This right here is going to be an input chest. This might actually be a double chest. I might actually put a chest in here. And this right here, where this wood block is going to be an ender chest. So that, you know, when I'm out caving or whatever, I can drop all my items in the ender chest and basically, you know, feed it into this, and it basically will sort it out into these chests. Now the chests are actually going to be stacked one on top of another too. And I can't really show that, but directly above like this chest, I'm going to have several other chests. And I'm going to have a, you know, fairly large, I guess, chest sorting system. And it'll be a really neat build. I have it, you know, I've actually worked on it in creative, gone through several different prototypes and several different designs, and I actually got, I'm guessing, maybe 2.5 weeks into figuring out how to do it and keeping it, you know, fairly compact and easy to build. So for 2.5 weeks of work, I'm going to probably show that in one video. But anyway, I'm going to show you what else I have planned out here. This right here is going to be my furnace array. It's going to have 8 furnaces. The reason it's going to have 8 is because that's what fits in my building here. And 8's a good number for, you know, this design that I'm going to do. Now this is also going to be something that you've never seen on YouTube before. You know, there's similar designs. But this one's going to be an even flow furnace array. And what I mean by even flow is that the same number of items are going to run through each furnace. You know, say if I had 8 items, each furnace is going to get 1. If I had 16 items, each furnace is going to get 2 items. And it's going to be done with hoppers. And well, anyway, it's a really neat build. I got that all worked out, and you know, after building it several times and looking on YouTube, you know, the thing about it is that there's easier ways of doing this kind of a furnace array on YouTube, but I'm going to show you my way. And my way is not the easiest way on this. There are much easier ways, but I'm still going to do it my way because, well, I came up with it. It's my idea, and it's my building, and that's what it's going to be. Over here is a chest for, one's going to be for fuel, and one's going to be for smeltable items. Well, that'll be a really neat build. And over here, on this wall, I don't have this laid out yet. And this actually might kind of come out a little bit further at an angle. I want to keep this at an angle because I didn't want to really kind of mess up this terrain here. But I'm going to mess it up here a little bit. But it's not going to be that much. But anyway, on this wall here, I'm going to have a automated brewing system. It might be semi-automatic. I haven't quite decided yet. I've been working on designs for this, looking at YouTube videos to get ideas. I've kind of come up with my own design here also, very similar to other designs. So it's not going to be, I guess, 100% mine, but this is going to be a really neat build too. So we're going to do videos on the sorter, which is probably going to be the first thing I work on after I get a floor in the basement. And then we're going to do probably a video on the furnace array. This might not be in this order, and we're going to do one on, there's a dive bomber. So it's not quite 100% safe out here. And then we're going to do one on the automated potion setup. So my basement's going to be all my machines automated. I'm going to do kind of an enchantment room build, but I'm thinking about possibly doing that over at the spawner and not even having an enchantment table in my base. I'll have anvils for combining items, but I'm probably gonna, if I need to enchant something, I'm just gonna go to the spawner anyway. Or if I have to, you know, get a few levels, I'm gonna probably be at the spawner anyway, or out caving or fighting mobs or whatever. But anyway, this is my idea for my spawn base. I'm gonna do a few farms also. I want to get leather. I'm gonna probably do a small nether wart farm inside this in the basement. The reason is because I hate really going out to the nether to find, you know, nether warts and things like that. And I really want that resource readily available. So if I'm brewing something, and if I need nether wart, I can just grab it, and then I can just keep going. I got a good design for an automated, you know, farm system also that actually will do, well, it'll do wheat, carrots, and potatoes. You know, your basic three, and it'll also do cocoa beans. The reason I'm going to be doing cocoa beans in this farm is because I want to get a lot of brown dye. You'll see why in kind of a future episode, but I want to get brown dye. So I'm gonna have a cocoa bean farm, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. Let's see, what else can I show you? I can kind of show you around this little base thing. This area is fairly safe, other than like the mobs dive bombing on you, and of course it's dark. I could probably sleep real quick, but I'm just gonna kind of run around here. Actually, we can't go up that way. Now, when I was searching for a biome to build in, what I was looking for was something close to a witch farm. The reason I wanted to be close to a witch farm, so, you know, I obviously needed to be in a swamp area, is because I wanted to have a lot of access to redstone. I don't know if I can even get up this way. I wanted to have a lot of access to redstone, actually, because I seem to actually use a lot of redstone in my projects. Now, I guess we have a couple different types of people on the server. We have creative people, redstoners, and, you know, and people like that. Now, I am kind of creative, but I'm more the redstone creative. You know, I can actually, you know, design redstone setups fairly easily. But, and that has a lot to do with my background. I like the redstone aspect of the game. So, you know, I tried to learn it as best I could. But, oh no. No! Okay, that's not very safe. I'll get back up here. So a little bit of excitement in the video. Almost fell off. One thing is that this area, it's Savannah M, and this area has small little savanna pockets, and then it's basically surrounded by desert all the way around. And then I have to go quite a ways away to actually get anything. Actually, and one of the things I wanted to get was clay balls. Actually, let me kind of head back over to a safe area. I'll show you guys around this sometime a little bit later, when it's a little safer. What I wanted to get was clay balls, and I didn't realize this, but the 1.7 terrain, Well, what I did is I actually went around and located an ocean because, you know, that's where the best pockets of clay used to be. But in 1.7, the oceans are all covered in gravel on the underside. So I'm kind of like, But anyway, I got a pretty healthy supply of clay balls. And, you know, a few other things. I actually brought out some wood here. You know, I actually brought out, a few stacks of wood. I'm going to actually build a tree farm also. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to do that. Maybe down here where the horse stable will be. But we'll just kind of see how that goes. Kind of guessing this video is getting a little long. You know, I kind of wanted to do this in one shot. So, I think I'm going to show you around this, I guess, this Savannah M Plateau area another time. So anyway, I think I'll cut the video off. If you like this video, please leave a like, leave comments, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.